What is up? It's your boy Weird Gentleman, here bringing you something special. We are in the middle of playing the Division beta. I've had an amazing opportunity to play this game pre-launch, along with my brothers. Playing with Sharp there, and shooting up that level 5 down there. But this game is incredible. I absolutely love it. There's some there's some parts to it that make me incredibly frustrated, but overall, I'm gonna enjoy it once launch comes. And there I was taking out that fool with my sniper. Anyways, the gear that I am playing with right now is a sniper rifle and I believe an M4. So you start out the game. You have 3 weapon slots. Your first bit of your weapon slot, you got your primary, your secondary, and just your third. So your third's gonna be like something small, like a pistol. I don't know if later on, like, you'll get the switch from a pistol to maybe a Uzi or something like that.
Any of our resources, but if anyone happens to run across a musician named Heather Lau while they're out there, I'd appreciate you bringing her back to base. Or, if it comes to it, telling me how you found her. She's gone missing, and she's my sister. Last known location, civilian camp by the piers. The one that doesn't exist anymore. Lau out.
Anyways, your third slot is reserved for something like a pistol, something really small. You can unlock 2 weapon upgrades. I don't know if you get any more later on, but so far in this little beta I'm playing, you get 2. You can unlock a bunch of them, but you can only put 2 in each slot, which would be your L1 and R1 for PlayStation. It's your bumpers for Xbox. So this game has actually been really fun. Anybody who is wondering, who hasn't got a chance to take a look at it, who's waiting for me to release this video. There is single player you can play without getting shreked by a bunch of griefers. So yeah, they will have missions available come launch. They gave you 2 missions to do in the beta, and they were really fun. I decided to do something a little different and just do some dead zone play with my brothers there. That's just because there's been plenty of videos pre-launch on these missions. So I'm just going to show you what the PvP's like. It's incredibly fun. It's one of the most fun parts of the game. But the main story is actually really fun too. If you want to get anywhere though, if you really want to build a strong character, you're going to need to do some dark zone. I don't know if I called it dead zone before, but it's the dark zone. You're gonna have to do some dark zone play. So I initially started out with a shotgun as my, well no, I started out with a some type of Uzi. I don't remember what it was, but it was a smaller, more automatic weapon, and I really enjoyed it. That helped out immensely for close-up play, but I'm more of a stand back and shoot kind of guy. I really enjoy snipers. In real life, I'm really good with a high-powered rifle, so I feel like that suits me a little better. I'm also a medical professional, so my attributes that I'd be selecting later on would be, the medic. I'd be more of the medic for the team. But right now, my slots that I'm using right now, as you've seen before, I have a sticky bomb, which helps out, but right now, I think it needs a little bit of a buff because it barely does. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage to low level NPCs, and like I can only imagine to guys my level, you know, to actual players my level. But my sniper rifle, it tears people up, as you just seen. 2 shots, I'll take them out, unless they're wearing some really strong stuff. But your gear, it works a little differently. I know a lot of RPGs. This is a cover-based shooter for the most part, but there is RPG elements to it. Like you level up, you have to, you know, you build your character upon the gear that you find. But you can also play for looks as well. Like you have an armor system, and you have to consider that. But it's like instead of like your jacket, like that parka that I'm wearing, instead of that being the bit of health that I'm working with, I have a bulletproof vest underneath that, and that's what I'm going to be upgrading for my health. Now on the outside, like the jeans, the beanie, and the parka, you know, I can completely just scavenge around and find something that I like, that I think looks good, and be completely fine with it, not have to worry about my health. But this little area that I am in right now is I've been in here by myself once at a lot lower level, and you really got to pick the areas that you go into and be smart about it, otherwise you will get killed. And as far as your level goes, I don't know if it affects your actual level, but you have your orange to the top right. Your orange where it says number 7 up there, that is your actual level. And above that is your dark zone rank, it'll be purple. And if you die, like I'm about to, and I am down. Let's see if Coda there helps me out. Nope. He's gonna let me die. Yeah. Well, alright, well, I was talking to him yesterday, and he was griping me out about not healing him, but, you know, I'm trying, I'm learning. So, I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but whatever. We're starting over. But as you can see now, my rank has gone down. So you got to play smart, because you can. If you do die, you will lose rank. And it does, as you see there, your rank does play into the weapons that you need to purchase in the game or find. You can't pick them up if you don't have the rank. And if you die and you have loot on you, you will also drop your loot, and you'll have to run back to get it. That is saying if another player doesn't come by and steal your shit. There are plenty of assholes in this game that will do that. I'm sure if you purchase this game and decide to play the Dark Zone, you will get frustrated quite a bit, because I sure have. But yes, the loot that you have, yes, your weapons, if you upgrade your weapons, you pick them up a lot of the times. The NPCs will drop them. If you kill somebody, so if you kill another player, they'll drop them too. It'll look just like that. You can choose to pick it up, or if it's not good enough for you, it'll leave it there. But the weapons that you carry, if you've picked it up from in the past, you don't have to worry about losing your weapons too. I'll explain that in a second after I shoot this bitch. There. Go ahead and get to a vantage point here. This is the smartest type of play that somebody who is choosing my type of build can do. There's a that's a downed player over there. I don't want to kill him because I'll go rogue. Going rogue has its benefits, and it also can be really frustrating at the same time. There are a lot of people who hunt rogues, and they should, because rogues tend to be assholes and will kill you. Let's see, yeah, go ahead and take that. That came from that box there. Different areas have different types of loot that you can unlock. If you beat a boss, they will drop a key, and sometimes it takes 2 keys, sometimes it just takes 1. But you can open that box, and usually those types of boxes carry really good loot. And if you could see behind me, I have a biohazard container. That's what you end up putting your loot into. Any bit of loot that you pick up in the Dark Zone is contaminated. This game is the background of it. I'm not going to tell you much because I don't know how much I can actually tell you because this is a pre-launch demo. But some sort of biological warfare had happened to at least Manhattan. That's all I know. It could be the entirety of New York. Could be just Manhattan. Could be the entire United States. Could be it could be half of the world. Don't know. If I did, wouldn't tell you right now. But biological warfare happened to at least Manhattan. That's where we are at right now. And in the results, there's a lot of areas that are contaminated, and all the property that you pick up and loot that you pick up would be contaminated also. So the way that works is you pick it up and you put it in a biohazard container like I have there, and then you find a extraction zone, which are multiple helicopter pads that you run across throughout the game. What you do is you go to one of those helicopter pads and you shoot a flare, which would cause, you know, a helicopter to come to your location, and you deposit your loot. And you have to survive for a minute or so. And there's a red zone. I can't go out that way. It's past borders, which would eventually unlock. That's actually been a detriment to me in certain points when I'm getting hunted down. But yeah, you have to survive for a minute or so. You drop your loot off, and that's typically when people who like to kill your ass will do it, is at one of those helicopter pads, one of those extraction points. So this is one of the first times I think all 3 of us have been together at the same time. They like to venture off. So really, I wouldn't play like that. I wouldn't recommend playing like that. This is a my battery's about to die. This is the Dark Zone. It works a lot better if you can play in a group. You don't have to play in a group, but it's easier to survive and to level up like that. But yeah, if you're in a group, I wouldn't run off. I'd stay close to your group, because the people who like to level up quickly and stay rogue, which is the fastest way to level up. But they will hunt you down. They will follow you until one of you breaks off from your group, and then they will follow that person and kill you. So if you do that, you'll lose rank, and you'll start the process over again, which is fun but annoying, especially on those days to where there's almost nothing but there's you and almost nothing but rogues. Trolling ass, griefing ass, mofo ass, bitch ass rogues. So, alright, Dakota and I have some loot, so I'm sure we're gonna, well, here's a NPC I want to say. Yep. We'll kill his ass and get some points. What the hell? What the hell? He ain't taking any damage.
It almost doesn't seem fair.
shot him point blank 3 or 4 times. He didn't take any damage. That's an NPC and it's a level 7. I should have no problem taking that guy out. I don't know what that was about. Wonder if it's lag. I am playing with my brothers online. They're not here with me, so we don't get the benefit of having them actually do commentary along with me. We will, though, once the game actually launches, we will do a playthrough of this together. Not sure how. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna do it because I'm doing this demo a little strange, and just doing it from the middle of the demo or towards the end of it because of how open world this game is. But I will do quite a bit of videos for that. But it's if you have a mic, that way you can communicate to your buddies if you're in a group. I recommend that. They do not have that right now, so it's been a little bit difficult to communicate strategy. And then oh, that's so unfortunate. Roll to the left and of course get stuck by cover. Man, they're using a lot of fire. Trying to burn my ass. Yeah. But taste your medicine, bitch. I don't know if I sniped him and killed him or if that was a grenade that killed him, but I'm gonna say it was my snipe. I did good. I did good. Now you do have a your backpack. I mean, of course, is what you what you keep all your stuff in. So you have a limit to what you can carry. You can upgrade that, and you can upgrade your backpack and be able to carry more stuff. But there's a limit. I want to say maybe 30 to 33 items that you can pick up at a time. I have met that limit at one point, and it was incredibly frustrating leaving behind something. But in the beginning, if you want to, you can pick up everything that you find, because most everything is better than what you started out with. But after a while, you got to start thinking about what you pick up. Some of it you don't need. Of course, you could take it all back and sell it to the vendors and make some money. But I mean, making it back to the vendors can be sometimes stressful. Okay, so anyways, once you make it to the extraction zone, and say you survive that minute and you make it through, all your stuff will get sent to your base of operations. Now, that's one thing I kind of wish that they would do, is add a stash box somewhere in the dead zone, at least one that all players can access. You know, that way you don't have to run all the way back to your base of operations. And that, my friends, is what I'm talking about. There is a shit ton of grouping, ganking ass mofos. So there's 4 of them and there's 3 of us. They are also almost not rogue anymore. Your rogue runs on a timer too. So they were once rogue. If we were to shoot them now, then we would become rogue. But see what my brother just did? Not a good idea. because they might start firing on him. Yup. Shit. Make sure you load too. Make sure you're always on top of loading, because you might do what I just did there when there's a group of fucking ganking ass bitches and end up putting one round in them and take fucking 3 minutes to have to reload, and that's not fun when you're trying to reload and you got 3 people firing on you. Luckily enough, I was behind cover. They didn't see where it was, but I'm sure I will make another mistake for you all to see. Alright, now let's begin the extraction. Alright, we are hiding out. See, this truck, this isn't really the best place for me to be hiding out, because I'm easy prey. Even with cover, sometimes, you know, you'll peek out a little bit, and that's all it takes. I can't wait to get the main game. It's gonna be so fun. I wonder what type of influences and benefits the main game is gonna have that's going to make this part easier. I know that you can't fast travel. I know you can fast travel, but you can't fast travel as much in this game. You have to be outside of the dead zone. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. 9 seconds till the chopper comes in. So you all get a demonstration.
Confirmed. Cargo secured. Seconds.
Alright, so we are escaping out of there. That's one thing that you can do. I mean, you don't have to stay there. Is that worth taking? I'd really kind of like to focus on picking up blues, but I don't know if I can do that right now. One thing I like about this game is when you're playing it, it feels very real. Like you're actually trying to survive in a anarchy-infested, rioting, you know, can't trust anybody world. Disease-ridden also. Forgot that one. And you're trying to survive. I'm glad that they didn't implement a food system like where you have to eat to survive, like DayZ. This game gives me a Destiny meets DayZ kind of feel. If I had to mix it together with 2 games, you know, that's what it would feel like. nice. That guy was nice enough to take off a chunk of that wall so I could shoot through it. Alright, see there? That light blue, that means that you can equip it without it. Alright, yeah, they're right there too, that turret. There's a lot of different weapons in here that you can use that are really cool. So far, they've only let us use the sticky bomb and the turret. The turret was a new thing for this beta. There's a bunch of different things that you can use. So you have like flashbang grenades. You have a bomb that you can put on the ground and it'll auto track roll to your enemies. There's just there's a bunch of cool stuff. Your turret guns, you can upgrade them and like turn them into flamethrowers, and they're actually really beneficial if you're playing alone. You can put one to your back or to your side just in case somebody tries to flank you, which they will. So that's been my biggest problem through this playthrough, is like teaming up. We don't stay together as a group. It's very easy to get sidetracked, you know, and you see something that you might want to go pick up, and then, you know, your friends or whatnot are wanting to do something else. And if you don't have a mic to communicate, or if you're not there playing couch co-op, which is, I'm surprised that they don't have that as an option, but if you're not there playing couch co-op or have a mic to communicate, you're pretty much fucked. Because the majority of the people on here playing as groups are using mic and are using strategy to you know, to beat their opponents. So that was one of the disadvantages that we have. Hopefully we can get that straightened out by launch. This is actually, I think this is the first game I've played on my channel that has required something like that. Shit, I didn't even see him. Get down, boy. Stand up and reload. Oh, there's another guy. Cover! He's gonna snipe. Oh, thank God. That's right, boy. Damn! You getting off shots before I can shoot you and shit. Get fucked, boy. Yeah, there's probably DZ funds all over the place. Yeah, sometimes I get confused with the light blue and the dark blue. The dark blue is actual better gear. It's a better grade of gear than what I have equipped right now. Alright guys, well it's about that time, so if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. This is your boy Weird Gentleman, and I will see you on the next one. See you later. I love you guys. Peace.